Well, trying to better secure our personal information. That's what credit card companies are trying to do as they force stores to start using those chipped credit card readers as of October 1. If retailers don't change their systems, they'll be held financially responsible if they breach our information. Our investigative reporter Jennifer Lewke has been covering this leading up to the deadline. And Jen, what's the real deal here? What does this all mean, especially for us in our pocketbooks?
Well, Greg, essentially it means if you didn't get a chipped credit card in the mail from your bank, you probably will be soon. The U.S. is actually one of the last first world countries to change over to this more secure system. Europeans have been using it for years now, and it cuts down on fraud immensely.
The way we pay for things here in America has been passé for quite a while now. Swiping a credit card is so $19.99.
There are so many other countries that have adopted chip card technology and are on a more secure platform, so criminals are going to migrate to wherever the weakest link is. And that's the U.S. right now.
That will soon change. Credit card companies are forcing retailers to upgrade card terminals by October 1st to be able to accept chipped credit cards.
Chip and pin, we think, is the way to go. Chipping signature is the way that we're going. So really, we're making it our job here to make sure that our members are fully versed, well aware of what their obligations are.
Most retailers have spent the money and time for the new technology and will be ready, but they're not promising a totally seamless transition.
The key here, though, isn't so much the technology, it's the training that each staff person is going to need, and the training that all of us are going to need as customers. We are just so used to swiping that card. Now you've got to dip it in there and hold it for, I think, 20 seconds or something like that. So this will slow down the line.
So be prepared. Your quick trip in and out of the store may take a minute or so longer. And let's not totally oversell the increase in safety. Chip credit cards are more secure than the swipe, but they're not completely foolproof.
They may not be able to create a counterfeit card, but they could potentially use that card online, or they could potentially try and load that card into something like Apple Pay and bypass the whole security measures that chip cards put in place.
Lots and lots and lots of questions between now and October 1st, and I have a feeling that on either side of that October 1st date there will be the requisite confusion that comes along with the new technology.
Now, some retailers have already switched over to this new system. If you have a chipped card, you just put it in, hold it in there for a short time, pull it out, and then sign for your purchase. The big chains, although time-consuming, it's been something that they have been talking about for years, and we're expecting it's a bit tougher for the smaller stores, Greg, because they're the ones who have to replace their terminals completely, and that can come at a fairly significant cost for them.
But it's good news. They are more secure, but there is always a big but, and this one is that nothing is totally unhackable.
Exactly. I mean, these cards are going to be great for in-store purchases because they will confirm that you are who you say you are with the signature and the PIN. But people may still be able to use the card numbers online, scammers, that kind of thing. That's why it's so important always to make sure you're on top of those statements. Look for anything that looks suspicious, whether you have the chip card or the swipe card, and just keep diligent and keep on top of it. Make sure that all those charges are legit.
Vigilance.
That's right.
All right. Thank you very much, Jen. No.